And welcome to the Whiskey Lovers Society with me, Gert Retief, and we're doing a little bit of shopping. Austria, Vienna airport. I'm quite looking forward to see what they have on offer. Straight to the expensive bottles. Talisker. There is some bottles that I've never even heard of, but at €2,500, I really don't care. Pot asking, 4,000. And then you have the Craig Allen key for 2,999. Well, it is a 37-year-old. A little bit down to earth. We go straight to the Arpec 10-year-old, 67 euros a bottle. Ugadal, 79 euros for the bottle. So not too bad. At Arpec 21 at 490 euros for the bottle. Looking at that, but my pocket said no. Smoke Trails, $82, and then of course a Benriach at 10-year-old at 75 euros for the bottle. Kotakas Benriach, 69 euros for the bottle, and of course a nice 25-year-old Benriach at an eye-watering 439 euros. Now, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge the prices. I'm not here to influence anybody in buying these ridiculously expensive whiskey. But feel free to make a comment. Tell me, what do you think about the prices? Is it a little bit high? Is it crazy high? Is it something that you would consider? Especially this travel exclusive bottles, so it's difficult to find somewhere else. Is there something that you would consider, even though they are a little bit on the expensive side? My type of whiskey, Yamazaki, 12-year-old, my word, 309 euros for this bottle, outside of the EU, of course. If you look at the Yamazaki, 249, and the common garden variety, no age statement one, 129. I remember not so long ago paying 60-70 euros for that bottle. And of course the Hakushu, 18 years old, and the price, oh my word, 1,649 euros, quite expensive. Can't go wrong with a Toki. At 43 euros 99, that's a bit expensive, but it's quite a decent and of course the Hibikis, fantastic whiskey, but it's getting a little bit too expensive. Nika Days, getting a little on the bottom shelf whiskies, super. And you also have the Yohishis. Well, I do like a good Yohishi, a little 79 euros. Nika, also not a bad whiskey, but the prices are getting a little bit too expensive. And some more of the cheaper type of Japanese whiskey available. Moving on to the Glenlivet, 219 euros. They have, oh my word, the Altmore, 18-year Altmore, 160 euros. 12-year Altmore, oh, I'd love to buy that one as well, 55 euros. Craig Allen Key, 17 years old, 150. Not a bad price in my opinion for a duty-free store. And of course, you can't go past anything without looking at Macallan. I am a Macallan fan. I'm not going to apologize for being a Macallan fan, but sometimes they are a little bit crazy high. 12-year-old color edition, coming down a little bit at 90 euro. 15-year-old Macallan, 199. Bloody stupid, crazy high. And then of course the 18-year-old at 460 euros. Not gonna happen. Talisker 10-year-old, I do like a Talisker every now and again. Glenfiddich, the whole series. I've tried a couple of them, not a bad whiskey, but there's so much more out there that you might enjoy. Aberlours, always duty-free favorites. The whole series of Glenmorangie available, 18-year-old. I have not tried this Infanta, but 125-year-old for 16 at 109. I have the 14-year-old available at 82, and then they have the 12-year-old available at just a little bit cheaper than that. Some tomatins, I'm not a big fan of tomatins, so all travel exclusive. So if you're looking for the travel exclusive, that's definitely the place to go. And then of course the Glendronach. What was this little Glendronach going to cost you? Holy moly, $13.49 for that Glendronach. Peated Glendronach, €62, and of course a 10-year-old also available. $25-year-old Bushmills. Yeah, that is also one of those little expensive little endeavors, $10.99, and the 30-year-old. I would love to give that a try, but then of course you look at the price and you realize it's going to cost you €2,500, so not going to happen. Way too expensive for my taste. Little cheaper Bushmills, pick the one. Which one have you tried? Which one is the best one for you? Taking that expensive ones out, kick them out, forget about it, and look at the cheaper options. Then we have this Woodford Reserve. I was kind of shocked when I saw that price at €2,100 for this bottle. Angel's Envy, tried it only once, but I think €109 for that bottle is a little bit too expensive. Jack Daniels, we just keep that one. Bruichladdich, €519, a little cheaper one at €259. Oh my dear, and then we had the Octomore. I do like the Octomore's 15.1, but €165, definitely not going to be in my shopping basket. Some Bruichladdich, and of course Lefroy, 25-year-old Lefroy. Now travel exclusive, €179. It's quite expensive. The 30-year-old, would have loved to try the 30-year-old. €759 seems a little bit excessive for my taste. Cheaper options, the Cask Legacy, Pedro Jimenez Cask, Fork, Oak. Yeah, they're all available here. Bowmore's, I haven't tried, a Bowmore, so like people would tell me, €4,200 for that bottle is quite expensive. The last Bowmore that I tried, I think was the 18-year-old. I did like it, but again for me it's a little bit expensive. Lagavulin 16, staple of every peated whiskey drinker at €95 for the bottle. Glendeverin 24-year-old, $790. Jewers, I haven't tried any of these editions, 500 milliliters, quite expensive. Growing up 21, 26, 30-year-old for €400, a little bit too much for my taste. Some Jewers, and of course very cheap Jewers. Nice shop, and of course this immediately had my attention. €1,650 for that 18-year-old Akusha. And then they got me a perfect gift, they say. Come here to buy your best friend a perfect gift. $23,599 for whatever that is. The expensive Bowmore's almost 38,000 for that 1969 edition. 36-year-old, can't remember the price, 41,000 if I remember correctly. The Lefroy's standing proudly next to a Glendronach, and of course the Dalmore, 40-year-old Dalmore. I think the box is probably worth more than the bottle and the contents as well. At a cool 15,000 euros for that bottle. As you can imagine, I was walking between these shelves very carefully, making sure that I'm not bumping anything. A Royal Salute. Well, that seems cheap if you look at these prices compared to the other ones in the cabinet. Jura, I would not even put a Jura in this cabinet, but a cool 1049. Talisker, 45-year-old at a cool 5,700 euros. Some Glenfiddich. The old Macallans, the 21, the 30-year-old, and of course Macallan M at an eye-watering 8,300 euro. And then of course I had to go back and look at some of the Dalmore's available. They have all the exclusive, the travel exclusive editions there. So if you are a Dalmore fan, I think you can get it at any duty-free store. They will have it always. Not natural color, probably chill filtered to death. But yeah, this is the options that you have if you are a Dalmore fan. Don't say it too loudly. A lot of people hate them. Dalvenis, also a duty-free favorite and will be available at any duty-free store. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe, and I see you next time. Cheers.